Our guest today is Nellie Akalp, the founder and CEO of CorpNet, an online document filing service that helps small businesses file LLCs, corporations, and DBAs. And in full disclosure, she helped us file Small Business File Inc. with a 24-hour turnaround. We're going to speak with Nellie as an expert on business formation. Welcome, Nellie.
Thank you for having me, Reese.
What are some of the misconceptions that you find that people, they think they know about this whole deal that you find is probably some of the more pervasive myths?
I would say I've broken it down to 5, and I tend to label it as the 5 most common mistakes to starting a small business. Generally speaking, the first most common mistake we see is whenever a small business owner wants to start a business, the most exciting part about starting a business is naming the business. And oftentimes they fail to check the name for availability and then find themselves at the wrong end of a trademark dispute. So a quick solution to that is if you're starting a business, make sure you check that name for availability before you start printing up business cards, putting up a website, and start conducting business under that name. Quick way to do this is go to a reputable online company such as the one we provide here at corpnet.com and just check the name for availability in your state and do a knockout search with the trademark office. And we offer both of those services free off the homepage of our website.
Mm-hmm. So that doesn't check in all 50 states or anything like that, but
actually it does. If you do the knockout search via our free trademark search tool, it checks to see if there's any pending or registered trademarks in all 50 states with the United States Patent and Trademark Office. And then if you do our free business name search, we can check to see if the name that you're planning to start your business under is available under, in the state or county that you plan to conduct your business within.
Terrific, terrific. Okay, so that's number 1.
Number 2, I would say, is selecting the wrong business structure for your business. And we see this a lot whereby, somebody, starts off as an S corporation and should have been an LLC, or they start off as an LLC and they should have been as an S corporation, etc. And again, we have a tool for this as well. It's our free business structure wizard, whereby it's a wizard that asks you a series of questions, and then at the end of the 3-minute online session, it spits out and recommends a business structure that is, right for your particular business and your situation. And it's been, created by attorneys and CPAs, our in-house attorneys and CPAs, and it's a great tool. And our business owners that use it rant and rave about it to date.
Great. And what's the most common gotcha in that when people what do people have that they suddenly go, oh my gosh, I should have been something else?
I mean, a lot of times, what we see is their CPAs letting them know that, well, you know what, you really should have been an SCorp, but you opted for the LLC, even though you qualified for the SCorp, and now, you're having to pay all these taxes, because with an LLC, 100% of your profits are subject to self-employment tax, whereas with an S corporation, only a percentage are subject. So we're starting to see a trend in more and more small business owners opting for the S corporation over the LLC because, they're saving more money.
They can leave the money in the business.
I mean, if you have a high revenue, high profit business, we're seeing a ton of business owners opting for the S Corp over the LLC, because if they go with the LLC in a high profit business, 100% of the LLC's profits would be subject to taxes, whereas with the S Corp it wouldn't.
Okay. So we have business naming, we have the business structure.
And the third, which is the most common one, is incorporating in the wrong state. And if I recall correctly, you sent me 2 other questions, and one of them dealt with this. And
right.
Oftentimes, there's this misnomer that, incorporate in Nevada, incorporate in Delaware, incorporate in Wyoming. And that's a huge misconception, and incorporating in the wrong state can have serious ramifications and can subject the small business owner to tons of more filing fees and taxes when in the first place they didn't have to be subjected to. So
Right.
we see this as a huge mistake.
Well, thanks a lot. I really appreciate you taking the time to be here with us.
Thank you, Reese. It's such a pleasure, and I'm humbled by the opportunity. Thank you.
Our guest has been Nellie Akalp of CorpNet. You can find out more information about her company by going to corpnet.com, or if you're on the Small Business File website, look at the bottom of the episode page. If you want to see the full in-depth interview, go to the smallbusinessfile.com website and go to the In-Depth tab. And you'll find Nellie's full in-depth interview on either the Small Business Roadmaps or on the Expert Lesson section. Since she's both, we'll have her both places. Thanks a lot.